The organizer of this year's European Cybersecurity Challenge is the Czech branch of AFCEA, Armed Forces Communications and Electronics Association. I would like to welcome here Mr. Miroslav Nečas, a member of a board of directors of AFCEA. We will talk about the topic of cybernetics and artificial intelligence. Hello, Mr. Nečas.
Hello, good morning.
So, as I said, you are a member of a board of directors of AFCEA. Could you please give us a short introduction to what AFCEA does and what are its main goals, please?
Yeah. AFCEA was founded in 1946 in the United States, and the goal is to connect and network experts on ICT from the army, from industry and from education. And we are trying to give a platform to them to discuss information, to share experience together.
What other institutions will take part in competition, and what about preparations for European Cybersecurity Challenge, how it's going?
It's really fine going. And we started in 2016 with National Challenge, and because we have really good results in Europe, we are awarded by ENISA to organize ECSC 2021 in Prague, in Czech Republic. And on this, we are participating also the talents from the National Challenge, like Jiří Bartušek or Filip Hruška, who are doing the exercises and preparing infrastructure for this. So it's now going very well, and I'm looking forward to the final.
And what about these institutions?
The main partner is NUKIP, who is the garant for the ECSC and its National Cyber and Information Security Agency. But we have also support from other government bodies, like from Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Education, or by intelligence, military intelligence, civil intelligence, that help us with exercises for students, for example.
I would like to know why is cybersecurity an important topic? Why should we focus on that?
It's more and more important. You have possibly not noticed the attack for hospitals in recent time, and last week the attack on the Czech railways, for example. And especially now in the pandemic time, it's very important because now we are lives in electronic world.
Everywhere around us.
We are sitting at home and we are doing learning like students. We are buying things in shops and watching electronic media and seeing through the eyes of electronic media what's going on in the world. So it's very important to be sure that what we see and what we do, it's a real thing, but it's not just the metrics.
Yeah. You are also organizer of a conference, Does the Human Brain Stand a Chance?, which has been running since 2019. This conference combines the topic of cybersecurity and artificial intelligence. So could you please elaborate at the main subject of conference and who are the main participants, please?
There is a lot of marketing hype connected to AI. But if you look beneath this hype, it's a really good part of technology that is based on machine learning or deep machine learning, and it brings new capabilities because you don't have a lot of experts that are possible to set some rules and prepare complicated models. So the training on some data sets, it's advantage for many areas like machine perception or driving unmanned vehicles, for example, or even for targeting weapons. So there are many applications of AI, and because AI will be more broadly used, it's very important to focus on security, because some malfunction or some attacks on AI can have little impacts to people.
Let's take a closer look at the topic of cybernetics and artificial intelligence. How does these two things relate to each other?
There are two things, two relations. First is that AI is used in cybersecurity for behavioral analysis of network communication, for example. And it's used to detect some odd behavior in the networks that can point to some attack or some malfunction. And there is another aspect, and on the second aspect we will focus on the conference. And that is that AI is technology, and as a technology has some vulnerabilities and can be attacked. And because the AI is used in many applications and will be used more and more, like for driving cars or aiming the guns or reading or doing also media. So it will be very important to rely on this technology, and there will be brand new attacks on it, like poisoning the data that are used for training, and because the AI is not very transparent to people, and it's very hard to understand how the system will work in some extreme situation of if there are no bugs inside, if the rules are well set, for example. So it's very important to understand the security aspect of AI and to prepare on it.
Yeah, so what about the regulation? How is artificial intelligence regulated? You know, there are some risks, or in contrary, how artificial intelligence can benefit us?
There is not a lot of regulation now, like system certification, and there is a lot of work to be done. And on the other way, there are some regulations that are avoiding broader use of AI, for example, data protection, because you need a lot of training data, and if this is strictly regulated, it's a problem. In other countries, like in China and others, there is no such regulation, and they have advantage to us. And if we would like to stay at the edge of technological edge, we need to work with it somehow.
The conference will run parallel to European Cybersecurity Challenge. So what will the conference look like? Is there something new that we can look forward to this year?
Yeah, there is the connection between ECSC and conference, and we prepare the student section of the conference, and we will introduce here the essays by the teams on artificial intelligence and the security aspects of it. And I'm really looking forward to it, because it's top hackers from Europe, from more than 20 countries. So I'm really looking forward to the results of these essays, and we are planning to hold some panel discussions with these teams. So it will be very interesting. I think it will bring new view to the cybersecurity and artificial intelligence and the aspects of security of artificial intelligence. So I would like to invite everybody to see it.
I'm curious about that. So thank you very much for this interview, and have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you very much.